So what you got to say though, Big Chris? I know you've been listening.
Yeah, man. Hey, first of all, good show, man.
Appreciate
Proud of
it.
you. Proud of everything you and the crew are doing. Keep doing your thing.
Trying
Um,
to.
Based off, it looks like you got a pin at the bottom, right?
Yes, sir.
Why great women can't find a good man.
There we go.
All right, you ready?
Oh man, hold on, this about to be good. Well, I am all ears. I'm ready.
Hey, no. First of all, man, the views that are about to be expressed are from a general sense, man. This is not a dig at anyone because I don't know anybody personally.
Right,
Um,
right, right.
but check this out though. Um, a lot of us, and I say people, I'm not going to have it specifically to a gender or whatnot because that's triggering. But
Mm-hmm.
um, a lot of people have been misinformed about the opposite sex. So a lot of us grew up with movies, TV shows, and people who were not even happy in their relationship who taught us how to deal with the opposite sex.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Me growing up and just talking to a lot of people in their relationship now, man. Um, a lot of people who have been told they're good all their life might not have had to work on their personality.
Mm.
Okay, so the issue is, and the question is not necessarily the statement that I'm good. The question is good for what, and that's what a lot of people may not know how to finish that sentence. So if you are a good woman or a good man, what are you good for? And if you can't really fill in the blank, you're gonna end up drawing one.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Such as
So
my parents.
so this is what will help. This is what has helped and will help.
Right, right.
Everything you think you know about the opposite sex, go find that out from someone you've never met before. You need to
Mm.
probably just interview people instead of bringing something that you learned in your childhood and trying to apply it in your 20s and your 30s.
Mm.
Because I will tell you this, Hollywood lied to everybody.
Right.
All right. Um,
Right.
One thing about it is a lot of people think that, I understand, for some people we live in a capitalist society, and in many ways it's true. For the people that don't worship cars, clothes, and jewelry, that ain't good to them. There's a lot of people who give two damns about what you can accumulate because something like a pandemic or falling on hard times, all of that shit is gone with the blink of an eye.
Mm.
So how are you good if you weigh your value based off things that ain't even permanent? You feel me? So if you're a good person, how are you telling me that you're good, or you going around thinking that you're good? So put like this: if I make $100,000 a year, I got my own
Mm-hmm.
car, I got my own business, I live in a nice part of town. Why does
Mm-hmm.
that make me good?
Mm.
That's the question. What issue is we've had a shallow introduction of what it means to be a good person. And not only a good person, good for someone else. See, that's the thing. Good is just a word, man. It's a dangerous word because no one knows how to define it or put it in a complete sentence. We just throw it out there and think somebody's supposed to verify our good for us by succumbing to what we think they should do for us. A lot of us have pretty much like I would say, a poisonous ego.
Mm.
And we were given to the, just being honest with y'all, like, and being honest with me, like, bro, I did not understand women until I started talking to women.
Mm.
For real. You ain't gonna understand nobody until you talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And unfortunately, and this is a message to my ladies though, just being real with you. Unfortunately for our women, everybody lie to y'all. Women lie to each
Yeah.
other, and men lie to
Yes.
you too.
Yep. Absolutely.
What is unfortunate it's unfortunate that women love to hear lies instead of truth. So that's the reason why people that's a two-edged sword. You mess around and try to tell the truth, and you're gonna catch hell. So you start lying just to have some peace. So what's gonna actually happen? Um, people are lying for peace. Think about this, guys. Everybody lying. Everybody lying. The issue is, can you get around some people where if they tell you the truth, you don't give them hell? You feel me?
Hey, but this should be paid information. Y'all get this free tonight. I ain't gotta do is hit the group. I ain't gotta do is hit the group and join. You getting free game.
But the reason why, like, I don't like this is my business, man. But at the end of the day, you know, every day ain't promising. You got people out there destroying families out of ego and out of misinformation. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm saying this, man, is because I got a lot of people who don't know how to communicate with each other that don't mind putting up petty stuff, and they destroying the kids' lives. You know, I work with children, and I'm finding out that most of the kids have issues because the men and the women, the mother and the father, don't know nothing about each other.
Wow.
And the kids suffer. So it got to the point where, man, I was mentoring so much that, but it was going good, but it was going so slow till I found out. I said, oh, the reason why he's shell shocked and got PTSD and he can't pay attention is because y'all fighting all the time. So I said, well, damn, in order for me to mentor, I got to do relationship counseling. Period. So most of the kids that I see right now, the mother's yelling at the little boy. The father may not even know how to talk to his baby girl. He just throw money at her and think that's, you know, raising her. Meanwhile, all of us who either got neglected or, I would say, we got everything that our parents didn't get and didn't get everything they did get. So we still running around here grown ass imbalanced people trying to make a stranger feel the void that they ain't responsible for.
Goodness.
So
we don't gotta pay for this.
I put my cat. Hey, we can throw the cash up out there if you want to.
Hey, I just feel bad giving out this free game. And ain't nobody paying for it. I'm on the couch like this.
For real.
I mean,
for real.
I'll pin it. Type it in there. I'll pin it for you because
I'll type it in there. And I ain't got no pride either, man. Shit, everything count around there. The pandemic hit everybody.
You right about that. It's a pandemic.
but check though, and I think everybody should feel self-love, but self-love, I would love for it to be functional and accurate, if that makes any sense. Functional and accurate. So, you know, sometimes when we say, or like, it's a lot of pressure on ladies now dating. It's just a lot of pressure across the board, right? So now check this out. You always have to question the statistics. Everybody got to be very careful about going around repeating statistics, and ain't nobody ever asked you no question. You feel me? Man, I study statistics all the time, and the issue about statistics is they will put you in the number, but you didn't fill out no evaluation. So they'll say the women are outnumbered. The issue is, who did you ask and where did you go?
Hold on. It's Founders Day. It's 62 people in here. I need everybody to cash out $3. $3. I need everybody to cash out $3. What's 63 times 3? Let's do 60 times 3 because I can't do odd numbers.
Georgia Power. That's how much it is.
Cash out $3. That's $3 for my founders because he blessing us. Continue. I just want to tell him to cash out $3. $3.
I got you. No, I appreciate it,
man. I'm about to do it right now. I
appreciate that, man. You know, but I mean, I ain't gonna take because you know you really want to talk to a lot of people, man. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Like I know we talk a lot of cash shit on this, and you have to, man, because mental health is real. You need a place where you can just shoot the shit.
Absolutely.
But if you can really think about this, man, and that's the reason why I come up here is because You already got the people's attention. I might as well give them some. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. I think we need to shoot the shit and really, be stupid around each other. But then, that it really it breaks down barriers so we can actually learn something that we can use. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So, why do good women find it difficult to find a good man? One thing it is, I want women to hear me loud and clear. This is not a diss. This is my observation. It's not my opinion. There are a lot of women that I talk to now, married women and freshly divorced women and women who have never been in a functional relationship, that are now admitting that no one has taught them how to talk to a man. Absolutely no one. People have spit game to them and blew their head up, but nobody told them how to communicate effectively with a man. They were either a princess by their father, or they were competition for their mother. But nobody sat down and gave them the truth. And our women are suffering. The reason why they can't find a good man is because no one has really told them the truth about character development. They just told them that they were perfect. And a lot of women are pissed off because they know they're not, and they don't want to be. The pedestal thing that a lot of women are put on, it applies pressure without progress. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, I set up. Yeah, please. Say that one more time. I had to set up.
Check this out.
I'll say.
The pedestal that women have been placed on applies pressure without guaranteeing the process or the progress. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. It's not saying that women don't deserve to be lifted up. But when you're put on a pedestal, you're literally away from the people. When you put above people on a pedestal, guess what happens? You literally feel that you are above other people and think you don't have to communicate. And a lot of them have suffered because of it. They want to be able to communicate. They want somebody to say, hey, man, tell me what's going on. Because I'm going to be honest with you right now. It's a lot of women who think complaining is communication, and it is not.
It's not.
It's not. However, if you've been raised by TV, if you've been raised by the movies and commercials, we've seen over and over again, if nobody told them the truth, think about this. All of us who was raised watching TV, and I ain't the only one, bro. A lot of us who've been raised watching TV, we were forced to draw conclusions if didn't nobody give us a clear picture. Think about this. Think about body image, right? So we got on, we were, talking about 8Ball and stuff like that. If you got a certain body type, look at the type of images on TV. A certain body type, they coached you how to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You remember the Monique show, right? Heavy set lady, her and her daughter, always chasing a dude. And if didn't nobody tell them they don't have to, they're not supposed to chase a dude like that. You know what I mean? If no one sat them down and let them know, hey, no, this is how you communicate. You don't go and bully somebody. You know what I mean? People actually grow them emulating that behavior, and it's not their fault. It's just nobody gave them any game. You feel me? So, and even put like this, if you watch something like Clueless or something like that, or if you watch reality shows where you got a lot of women who got everything. They got cars, clothes, jewelry, a career, and no character. And it's everybody else's fault but theirs, because guess what happens? Sometimes when you have all the things that you've been told you had to get, it's sort of that self-development type thing. And I'm like I told y'all before, this is my observation. These are grown women I'm talking to. These are married.
Real quick, some people might have came in. I need $3 sent to his cash app from my founders. He giving free game out here, free. And I hope y'all taking notes.
Right.
I need $3 sent to it cash out, man.
Right.
Just for do it for me. It's my Father's Day. He coming on here, spin game, talking real. Just bless the man. Bless the man. Let's bless him. But go ahead, my bad. I want to hear more.
It's all G. Now check this out. I expect for some of the things that I'm saying to be offensive but true. This stuff is offensive because a lot of people have probably never heard it. And anything that's new, you're gonna have a natural immune response to it. You know what I'm saying? Anything foreign, you're gonna be like, man, what the hell are you talking about? Right? Only thing I will say is for the amount of ladies and gentlemen that I've been talking to in the last about 10 years when it came down to relationships. And again, it got to the point like I used to talk about relationships just because I was around people. But I've seen so many children, spirits are broken because men and women don't even know how to communicate. I had to do this. So I'm not coming on here trying to shame nobody or just poke fun or whatever. The issue is a lot of the women that I'm talking to, they want a real conversation, but the whole world is predicated on lying for women because that is the art of capitalism. People make money lying to women. Everybody has friendships based off of a lie. Think about this. How many homegirl groups are made up of girls that don't even like each other? And I'm not trying to poke fun. I'm not trying to poke fun. It's just the truth. This is the truth. When everybody stop lying to women, everybody gonna benefit. Everybody. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So this is the thing. Ain't nobody perfect. And I want everybody to understand this. You have to be flawed to understand the truth. How you gonna find out the truth unless you go out there making mistakes? Mm-hmm. For real. There ain't no such thing as perfect. And I'm gonna be honest with you too. Anybody who use perfect as a measuring tool, scared as hell because perfection don't even exist. They're just trying to shoo you away. So don't let nobody use perfection as an excuse to mistreat you. When somebody said, my bad, I ain't perfect. No, you ain't got to be perfect, but you must be respectful. You must be accurate. You have to be functional. I've seen all of that. I ain't never seen perfection, so you ain't got to remind me that you ain't something that don't exist. You feel me? So
you got a couch. You got a couch in your office?
Nah, it's a very
we might need to
very well vacuumed floor. I don't want nobody on the couch. They can't stay long.
Young women in here, if you need somebody to talk to.
Straight facts. And again, I don't do that demeaning stuff. Like, this ain't it. Mm-hmm. Although some people may feel any type of way, and you should. If you've been lied to about how your personality really is. And and I'll be honest with you too, because this is the what is this? The topic is why good women find it hard to find a good man. Mm-hmm. It's because a lot of people have lied to that good woman, making her think she's good all around and not.
Is she not? She
think and that don't mean she ain't important. That don't mean she's not an asset to her family. But you got so many people who are well accomplished, but they will actually destroy their whole family and friend circle. Mm-hmm. But they celebrate her. I'm gonna tell you, this is where it gets really, really deep, though. This is where you get really, really deep.
Let me lean in.
A lot of the women who have achieved all these accolades, right? Mm-hmm. They are literally the champion of their friend circle and their family. So they naturally have to boost her ego in order to reap the benefits from her career. So they will put her on the pedestal and make her feel good because they know she's going to come back and bring home some of the bacon. She's going to show love to the family and the friend group. And it's just almost like this. How do we treat people who go to the league and you know he got a problem? Look what happened to Vic. So in relationship wise, you got a whole bunch of women who are really Mike Vick, surrounded by people that really They the top
Wow.
of they
What an analogy. What an analogy. And I actually understand exactly what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
Watching that 30 for 30, I was like, wow.
Right. See, you got to understand. They got a lot of people surrounding them that constantly tell them they everything. Meanwhile, did Vic know any of the plays in Atlanta? Guess what happens? A lot of the women who have achieved all, they the #1 draft pick. They got their own shoe, own car, everything. They the franchise player. And then when stuff hit the fan, everybody find out they don't know none of the plays.
This is great stuff.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is great stuff.
And again, but I'm just being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. And this is not, and again, too, it's going to be very, very important for us to not apologize for saying real stuff like this, because this is not an apology. Again, this is an observation. I'm dealing with broke children, and I'm dealing with adults who are broken because they had, their parents didn't know how to communicate. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes now that I talk to find out they had a great mother, but their great mother was a horrible wife. And now he look, great mother. Think about this: as young men, we grow up thinking that mom was the best mom in the world. I don't know why the hell dad left until we start getting older, and we were like, okay. Everybody know it now. Yeah. All grown men. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: grown men don't understand their father until they walk in his shoes. Daddies don't talk much, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick. It's a reason why black fathers don't talk all the time, because don't nobody listen to them.
But hey, pay that man $3.
It's a reason why it's the reason why your daddy didn't talk a lot when you were young. Didn't nobody listen?
Hold on.
Nobody listened to your dad.
Hold on. I'm just gonna give another 3. I'm gonna give another 3. I just seen it because
right. Right. And think about this. And I see, and I see the word prize in here. And I think prize is a healthy word. Right? This is the issue with prize, though, if you're not careful. It's not a bad thing to be the prize, but you at least need to know what the competition was. You just can't be a prize just to be a prize. Usually somebody gets a prize after the competition. So if you are the prize, you have to be articulate in what people are literally competing for. What game are you playing?
Could you please post your Zelle? Do you have a Zelle account?
Yeah, I have my Zelle account.
Could you post that? Just put your Cash App and your Zelle in there. We gonna pay in that. And they keep asking for your Zelle.
All right, appreciate it. Let me put this up here.
Man, y'all getting game out here. This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff for real. Wow.
So, but this still supposed to be a nice, upstanding yet ratchet show. So I'm not gonna just ruin the mood for you. But of course, I'm all for the jokes, man. But obviously, you got 72 people on here, bro. And I'm looking at the count, and it looks like a lot of people ain't checking it out. I mean, they're not checking out. They're not leaving. So it's a huge possibility they may not be bored. You know what I mean?
They're not. They shouldn't be.
So, and if they are, some people like, hey man, let come on, let's get to the next person. Let's do this. All right. I will dip because I do want y'all to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this is fun to people who actually wanted to hear this stuff. You know what I mean? However, now check this out though. When it come down to being good men and good women, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We have to get to a place where being good ain't good enough. And let me explain.
Yeah, please do.
Let me explain. What happens is good is a title but a lot of people don't know the job description. Good, good is a title.
Oh man.
Good is a title. But what's good? What's like? It's almost like being a director of aquatics, and then they were like, "What do you do?" And you be like, "Shit, I don't know." So if you going around talking about I'm the director of aquatics, and everybody was like, "Okay, so what do you want us to do?" You be like, "Shit, I don't even know what needs to be done, bro. I'm just the director." You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, this is what I want everybody to do. You don't have to stay away from good. Good is a title. But when you say good, make sure you have the job description handy. I'm a good man. Why? Because shit, you just start listing that shit. Just start going down the list. You understand? And this is what I want y'all to understand. Everybody in this game is a free agent. You can be good for one team, a complete wash for the next. So you got to be very careful. Everybody's a free agent. You can be the MVP on one team and you on the practice squad on the next. It depends on the need of the team. Please understand that. So how can you assume that you're good and if you don't even know the needs of the team? That's the game that a lot of people ain't told us. And I'm talking about men and women. You're not good because you have a job that's temporary. You're not good because your car worked today. You're not good because you just got your hair done or your hair cut or you just closed on a house that is only a natural disaster away from being gone. You feel me? You play, you know, yeah, you invest in stocks, but you don't control the stock market. You got all these different things, man, that you can't take with you. So how are you good?
Man, are y'all sending these cash apps? The man should have
so
$200 in there.
Just being honest with y'all, man, I got love for my people, bro. I don't get my rocks off, you know, making fun of folks. It's really time out for that. Either we gonna work together or we gonna be broke together. At the end of the day, we're gonna be together, but we're gonna have to figure out, you know, what kind of relationship we're gonna have. Because all this going back and forth shit, it don't work. And our children dying inside because of that shit. So all this going back and forth, it sound cute. You know what I mean? When I see people going back and forth talking about dudes ain't shit and women ain't all that stuff, the only thing I can see is a young boy crying in the car.
Wow.
Only thing I can see is a young lady who don't feel love because both parents are neglecting her because they still don't know how to communicate. That's what I see. You feel me? So our generation, it is what it is. But for the sake of our future, you don't want to be old as hell hoping that the children we destroying is in charge of our safety.
You don't want that.
You don't want that, because I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a whole bunch of bitter people competing with their children, homeboy. A whole bunch of bitter ass adults competing with their children. And you be surprised, man. I got children coming up, man. Will you please mentor my dad? I like, what? How am I?
Wow.
How am I supposed to respond to that? Bruh, I can't make this up.
What?
I'm telling you. Think about this. I'm gonna tell you how weird this stuff go. Let everybody think. They ain't even got to put this on here, right? Think about all them times your parents was arguing and used your name as leverage, and then they had shit to do with you. What did you do? Didn't your ass think you had to run away in order for them to get along?
Wow.
Didn't y'all think they would be better if you wasn't there? Tell me I'm bullshit. This ain't a game. It's cute on TV. It's cute on TV.
Real life. Real life.
Yeah, man. So I'll put like this, man. We with the shits. We are with the shits. But I tell you this, after we log off, ladies, go find a man that you respect and ask him to tell you what kind of vibe you have. Fellas, go find a woman that you respect and ask her, what kind of vibe do I have? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What do you want in the opposite sex? What gets on your nerves? What fulfills you? What you know what I'm saying? What do you need? What do you appreciate? And I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. I know I'm gonna give you a ratchet example. But it's true though. It's true. Please understand, the stripper in the strip club that makes the most money does the least amount of dancing.
but your analogy's on point, but your analogies are worth the cash.
And I'm gonna explain it too. Fellas, y'all know this, and ladies who go to the strip club, y'all done seen it too. Y'all ever seen that one stripper? She the baddest one in there, but she's sitting on somebody's lap for hours. The person that gets paid the most in the strip club is not the stripper, it's the woman that listens.
Look, you got wifey in the corner talking about, ooh.
Think about it. Think about it. Everybody been into the strip club, and you see that one, the baddest one. She got that dude in that sweater vest with that bow tie on there with the glasses on, don't she? She's sitting on his lap and telling him what she don't do what. You deserve so much more, Trevor.
You gave that analogy in court the other
Hey, he just be sitting there talking about his problems, and she is listening. And guess what? All the other strippers do? They come up, put their butt cheek on his shoulder, and be like, "Trevor, you want?" She be like, "Hold on for a second." So Diamond, my son can't read. She trying to pull his earlobe with her butt cheeks. He was like, "Go on for me, devil woman." Stardust, come back. I need help with my son.
Hey, but you ain't lying though.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, because I was one of them dudes that, like, when I went to the clubs of late night suggestive, y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. But when I used to go there, man, I used to do security there quite a bit. On purpose and by mistake, because you know you get security jobs just by being. I'm for real. For real. Because I did security with your profile AC a lot. And sometimes, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, because I used to go to the club to party and they'd be like, "Hey, big boy, you mind just standing right here and just look mad?" I'm like, what the?
I already know. You with AC, I already know.
Oh, bro. But you do a club with AC, you ain't got to do no work. AC done turn into Magneto, bro. You even.
Hold on. I don't know how I got into this. I was doing security with Big John.
Yes.
I don't know how I got into it.
It be like that. Q's and Sigma's always doing security, bro.
Crazy.
So, but now I would. But let me get back to it before you get to your next guest, though, bro, because I don't want to. You know what I mean? Unless people want to hear it, I'll stay if they request it. But it's your show, so I'll let you call it. But at the end of the day, what I was saying earlier was you got to be careful about these titles if you don't know your job description. You know what I mean? Dudes can't pressure women for sex, and women can't pressure dudes for commitment. And I will tell ladies this, and I had to tell a lady this the other day because she was pressuring this dude. And I said, "Ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you. In many cases, especially this case, a man's last name is more valuable than your vagina. So you got to be careful trying to leverage his last name with your body part. His last name has lineage. it got a lot of different people associated with that last name, and he can't just give it up off a thrill. You got to know your job description. Period. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. There is a commitment issue. You got people who don't never. You got people who don't ever want to commit, and you got other people who commit to anything. That's a commitment issue too.
Absolutely.
So just being honest with you, I will tell y'all this, man, for real. If y'all seeing this, man, much love to you and your family. You feel me? Much love to you and your family. If you got little kids in your family, and you know good and well they parents arguing all the time, pull that child to the side and start giving them truthful game. Not that slick game. Truthful game. Tell them about the interactions between men and women. Sit down and tell them the truth, because I'm going to tell you this, man. Children listen to people who talk to them. You feel me? No, hold on for a second. We got too many people that talk to children but don't teach them shit. If you teach them shit, they'll listen. They ignore everybody that's talking to them. Just being honest with you. If you don't understand what this is doing to our children, remember how it was when you were a child and those adults were using your name as leverage. That's what we're doing to these babies, man. And we gotta chill. We gotta chill. Yes, you do great things. Let the things you do be good. You need to chill away from the title and work on the character. Men and women. It ain't good. Being good ain't good enough. Let's just start off with that shit. Being good ain't good enough.
That boy bought it full circle. But if y'all ain't paying you $3 for this, it's $3.
No, but check this out though. Before I dip, man. First of all, congrats on the show. Keep it doing. Congrats on the wedding. Married life is the shit. Enjoy it, man.
That's what they keep telling me. I'm ready.
Oh, bro, trust me. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this. Anybody who be like, man, you sure you want to get married? And just look at them in the eyes, man. You can see a tear just start welling up right here. Be like, hey, cause you got them dudes. Hey, you got them dudes that be like, man, I ain't never getting married. And then next thing you know, you be seeing them in the car and stuff like just holding the steering wheel with the engine on. You're like, you all right over there? You're like, yeah, I ain't never doing it.
Oh, that's what it was, the fool, man. Hey, shout out Vaughn, man. Shout out Big Vaughn, man.
Yeah.
Also did security. I saw him checking in.
Yeah. And also too, man, to the Pyro chapter, man. I know y'all just recently went through some serious things, man. Nick was my A1. Nick did a mentoring program with me. So just respect that. Nick and his family, and to your entire chapter. You know we family, man. This is Georgia Southern through and through. So y'all just, keep your head up. Keep us posted on anything y'all doing with his family and all of that. And just much love to all of y'all, man. Happy Founders Day too, brother. Straight facts.
Man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate those words, my big bro.
Anybody got any questions? Before I dip, do anybody have any questions?